Hi, everybody. Welcome to accounting. I'm Miss Gallagher, and I am so excited to get to see all of you guys this year. I enjoyed online learning, but I really like being in the classroom, so I'm excited to see you all next week. I just wanted to kind of go over some things and about General Highland stuff that might be a little bit different than you're used to, and then maybe some more course specific stuff to accounting. So, as you know, we're going to be using Canvas this year as our learning tool instead of Google Classroom, and you can kind of see mine sitting here in the background. I have on the on the home page, excuse me, I have loaded the course syllabus and over here, and I'm on the home page right now, but you can kind of see down below there's a supply list there also for you and my schedule if you're ever looking for me. But if you're looking to go out and get some supplies before we meet for class, I have this posted here for you. But I don't have them due until the 24th if you're an A student and the 27th if you are a B student. So that gives you a good amount of time to get things. But I know sometimes you're out and about and you want to go ahead and get them now. So they're listed there. So let's kind of go through the day. And again, if you hear something different, take that as golden because things are like forever changing in a second. So the things will be a little bit different this year in terms you will not go to your advisor or homeroom like you're used to, which would be me. You're going to go to your first period and they're going to do homeroom through there. So you'll get all that paperwork that you're used to through your first period teacher this year. So when you come to school around 8:45 on Monday, you will go right to first period. And again, we've been asking that you try not to come before 8:45 because there's no real like place for you to go. There's holding rooms, but it's not like you like before you could go hang out in the cafeteria or hang out in Midford Commons or Times Square. We can't have to social distance, so things are going to be a little bit different. So when you come to school at 8:45, you'll go through the temperature checks and get your masks. You'll be getting school provided masks that kind of look like this here. Please read the directions on these before you throw the direction paper away. And it explains how to wash these so you can keep reusing them. And so you'll come to school, get your temperature check, and you're going to go right to first period. First period is 9:10 to 10:40. Its second period is 10:50 to 12:15. Third period is 12:25 to 2:15. And fourth period, which is us, is 2:25 to 3:55. And at 3:55, we'll dismiss. We're going to stagger dismissal this year. So you'll be sitting in my room until it's your turn to go. So first would be student drivers. Then it will be freshman car riders. Then 10 through 12 car riders. And then it will be the buses. So we'll be just staying in here until it's our turn to leave campus. During your first period class, just a heads up, you will be ordering your lunch, which needs to be ordered by 9:30. So there's a form and your first period teacher will have for you. It's online and you will state if you need lunch or don't need lunch for that particular day when you're here in class, when you're seated. So, for example, you know, A days are letters A through K, and that's Monday and Tuesday. So you'll be here at school. And then Thursday and Friday, you'll be here physically at school if you are L through Z. So on your day when you're physically in school, you'll fill out the lunch form and yes or no. And the first couple weeks, they told us it's going to be a little limited. For a bunch of reasons. And so if you are kind of picky, you might want to bring your own lunch if you're not sure if you're going to like what they provide. And you'll be eating during third period in your third period teacher's classroom, just so you know. But the other thing to note about lunches is that they are free until the 28th. So you don't have to worry about paying if you're going to get a school lunch. It's free to everybody at school until the 28th. And then from there, I believe it's supposed to be upfront paying, but we'll talk about that as we get closer and things get all ironed out because it could change tomorrow. So when we are talking about these AB days, note that Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, you are required to attend class. And attend class is during your class time. So first period, is 9:10 to 10:40. So you're either here physically in school or you're logging on to whatever means your teacher tells you, because you will have attendance, and that attendance will be present in school, absent in school, or present online or absent online. So you are required Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday to physically check in with your teacher and follow whatever direction they have or whatever tool they have for you to check in. Like for us, it'll be Zoom. So you'll want to log into Zoom for our class period at 2:25. So I can take attendance and tell you what we're going to do for the day. The first week of school is going to be different. Most of us are calling it Unit 0. So it will be that, and I'll give all instructions on Monday and Tuesday and repeat them on Thursday and Friday, but it'll be a little bit different how I will normally run things this first week, just because it's going to be kind of crazy. So after that, we'll be trying to stay on the same page with each other. Accounting is different. Accounting is a little bit of math, but accounting is more like a foreign language. So you might have a parent at home that has accounting background. That will be fantastic. But if you don't, it'll be real important that you are getting the lessons from me in person or via Zoom or recording or however we present that day. I'm going to try to, as best I can, is to work in groups. So I'm so glad that the school has provided earbuds for you when you get your first day pouch. So we can still work in groups and hopefully kind of combine our two classes together, so we can still see each other, the ones that we don't get to see that are at home. And then we're working in groups still, because I think with accounting, you really need to kind of feed off of each other and help each other. It just, in my opinion, it helps us learn. And I've been trying to spin those wheels, if you will, and figure out how in the world to make it so we can still work in groups to kind of cut down on things. You'll get a folder from me on your first day for accounting that is going to have all the papers, I hope, that we need for chapters 1 through 10. I need you not to lose that, because as you can imagine, 10 chapters worth of photocopied worksheets is a lot. So I'm going to give you that folder. Please, please, please don't lose that folder, because I just don't have an infinite amount of copies. So I need you to make sure that you have it every day for class, no matter if you're here or if you are online. So you can do whatever the work is for that day. So I've copied it all. I'll put it in a folder for you. Once we set up your binders, you can go in and then you could probably put them in the sections, and that will help out from them falling. So I'll have them all hole punched for you. But right now, I just put them in a folder for you, just so everybody was a little more organized. In class, I'll have your textbook and a calculator for you. So you will be able to use that. The textbooks and the calculators will not leave the room. They will be yours for the entire semester, and nobody else will touch them. So when you're at home, I have a PDF copy of the textbook. So if I, for example, we'll go to module. Most everything that we need will be in this modules link here. And if I scroll down to chapter 1, inside of here, if I did everything right, is the PDF, and you'll load that, and that's where you'll copy your notes from. So you'll see our first 3 assignments is literally just taking notes. We're going to take notes on chapter 1 by Tuesday. We're going to take chapter 2 notes on Wednesday, because we still have class on Wednesday. We just don't meet. I have office hours from 9 to 11, so that will be your work on Wednesday. And then by Friday, you'll take chapter 29's notes. So, but when I say take notes, physical piece of paper, not typed, because I don't want you copy and pasting clearly. I need you to get it. So you will get credit when I see you on your day for those notes, which I'll probably be checking that clearly on the week of the 24th. But I have it due, so you'll pace yourself out and not try to be doing everything the Sunday before. So it's all here in Canvas for you. And I also do this as an intro in accounting to see how your note-taking skills are. I like to stress that it's not just the words on the page, it's just not the terms, those yellow highlighted things. You're really reading through the whole chapter, looking at the pictures and taking it in. And we'll start the class off with making sure you're taking good notes. And then, of course, when I'm lecturing, then you're just adding to those notes as you go through. and hopefully we'll have a good solid base for good note taking, because I'm trying to get you ready for after high school. If you're going off to college and you will be taking notes at such a fast pace, I hope that I will give you the ability to take really great notes and figure out what's important and what's not important as we go through this process. So that kind of will be our unit 0. Our first week is just really essentially taking notes, and you'll either be doing it in here or you'll be doing it at home once we're done with all the paperwork aspect of things the first week. So in terms of getting into things, a lot of people have been asking, Power School should be your lunch ID and your birthday, and it's month, day, year, year. If that doesn't work, your password was never reset and is going to be your lunch ID, and it is going to be whatever password you were using last year. Canvas, you're going to get through with myncedcloud.org, and that should be your lunch ID, and your password should be Gaston20 with a capital G. Parents, you can also get into Canvas. You have to create an account, and then to see your child's Canvas classes, your child is going to, in their account, go to account up here in the upper left-hand corner, go to settings, and then over here, they're going to do pair with observer, and they're going to give you this code. Now, this code is only good for 7 days, so I'd kind of do it right at the same time. And then my understanding, and I'm not an expert at Canvas yet, is that you should be able to see things in their Canvas account. I don't know exactly what you can see. I don't know if it's like Google Classroom and it's kind of limited, or if you can see the whole thing. But parents, it's really important that you go in, create your own account. And my understanding is every parent can create their own account. You don't have to share, and you will have your child go to their account, click account, then settings, and pair with observer, and then you should be able to see. So I hope that helps. I know that's a little bit confusing. And of course, you can email me if you have any questions. If I didn't already say, Zoom will be what we're using, and I should have attached the general Zoom link that we'll be using that you'll log into for accounting at 2:25 every day. So you're either in here in class, or you are home and logging in by 2:25 every day, because you'll be marked present or you'll be marked absent, and you will be required to do whatever that day's work is, because it's still school day. So talked about homeroom being in first period. Oh, masks have to be worn all day, covering your nose and your mouth. The school provided ones that I showed you here that you'll get on Monday. Don't come before 8:45 if possible. We talked about classes. Wednesday, of course, is just online, and I do have office hours from 9 to 11 via that Zoom link. And if something's not right, just send me an email. We're all in this together, and we'll be working through all those bumps. I told you I had a folder. We went over the schedule. We talked about lunch. And then, on the first day, your first day, either being Monday or Thursday, I'm going to give you a syllabus, and the back page is a contact form. If you and your parents could read through the syllabus and fill out the contact form by the next day. So for my A students, that's going to be the 18th. And for my B students, that's going to be the 21st. All right. One other side note, if you're out looking for supplies, I went to the mall in the place that used to be the J.C. Penney's. They had these binders there. This really won't work for our class. It's a little bit too small, but you might be looking for some stuff for another class. But it had a ruler in it, the tab separators, and this little pouch, and it was $1. So I wanted to share that with you. I know it says $2.50 on here, but the sign says $1. It was on the second floor, right at the front entrance, if you will, to like the mall. So if you're looking for a binder for another class, I mean, for $1, you really can't beat it. So it's there. Like I said, it's called Kurt's, and it took over the old J.C. Penney's that used to be there a few years ago. So I am very, very excited to get to see you all again. I love accounting. I love, love, love accounting. I love to open your world to this course, and maybe see at least a couple of you maybe take this path in life. And plus, if not, it's just a great class that you could go off in college and take as an elective, and it will be the same basic 101 a class that you would take in college. So you could get yourself hopefully an easy A, which doesn't come very easy in college. So if you have any questions, please send me an email. I am very, 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 very much looking forward to seeing you all on Monday or Thursday. Take care. Bye.